Oliver, Eric, and the Invasion of the Garden Gnomes. Oliver, 5 years old, and Eric, 3, were two brothers who were always looking for adventure. One day, their mom came home with a box full of ceramic gnomes to decorate the garden. They were colorful, with pointy hats and long white beards. "They'll take care of our flowers," Mom said with a smile. Oliver watched them closely. It seemed their little painted eyes held a secret. Eric, the younger one, tapped a red hat. That night, while everyone was asleep, a soft tap, tap, tap woke Oliver up. The sound was coming from his bedroom window. He jumped out of bed and peeked out carefully, rubbing his eyes. He couldn't believe his eyes. One of the garden gnomes was on the windowsill, tapping on the glass with its little ceramic hand. The gnome gestured for him to come down. Oliver ran to his brother's bed. "Eric, wake up. The gnomes are alive," he whispered excitedly. Eric opened one eye, confused. Together, they tiptoed downstairs, making no noise. When they opened the garden door, they were speechless. Dozens of gnomes were scurrying across the lawn in the moonlight. One of them, with a longer beard and a blue hat, approached them. "We need your help, young adventurers," said the gnome in a little voice that sounded like tiny bells. "We are lost. The full moon has awakened us, but we don't know how to get back to our home." The gnome explained that their home was in the hollow of an old oak tree on the other side of the park. They had wandered too far exploring the new garden and now couldn't remember the way. "Don't worry," exclaimed Oliver bravely. "We will guide you. We know the way to the park." Eric nodded energetically, excited for the new mission. The adventure had begun. Oliver grabbed his explorer's flashlight, and Eric his stuffed dinosaur for courage. With the two brothers in the lead, the incredible procession of gnomes left the garden and entered the silent night street. The world at night was a mysterious place. The wind whispered in the trees and shadows stretched across the ground. A cat crossed their path, and all the gnomes hid behind Eric's legs. "It's okay, it's just a cat," said Oliver, shining his flashlight on the animal. "We are a rescue team, and nothing will stop us." The gnomes, seeing the children's bravery, came out of their hiding place and continued their march. At last, they reached the entrance to the park. In the distance, under the starry sky, stood the great oak tree. Its branches looked like giant arms welcoming them. It was the gnomes' home. With shouts of joy, the gnomes ran towards the tree. At the base of the trunk, a small wooden door opened, letting out a warm light. Before entering, the blue-hatted gnome turned to the children. "Thank you so much, brave brothers," he said. "You have saved the gnome community. As a token of our friendship, please accept this gift." And he handed Eric a small acorn that glowed with a soft light. Oliver and Eric said goodbye and returned home just as the first rays of sun appeared on the horizon. The next morning, in the garden, there was no trace of the gnomes. Mom was confused, but the two brothers looked at each other and smiled. They would keep the secret of their incredible night adventure.